Hello. All right. Let's see if this is working. All right. Just gonna pull up my monitor set up and then we will get going. So today we are going to be continuing the Disney Dreamlight Valley update. So very excited about that. Let's see. All right. Let's open up creator mode. There we go. Amazing. Okay. So we will be continuing the new update for Disney Dreamlight Valley today. So it'll probably be a shorter stream since we got through about like half of the Scar content last time. So we'll be trying to get through as much of the Scar content as we can today. So with that, let's get started. All right. Let me swap to this. And so today when I was checking if the game had finished prepping the orb, I accidentally triggered a cutscene. So I will walk you over to the area and show you kind of what happened as best I can. So when I walked right about to like here-ish, it triggered a cutscene where the little plant that we had planted here grew into this nice big tree around the around this little monument thing here. So, and I don't know if this was like just by happenstance, but it also spawned a bunch of flowers like right around. So that's kind of what happened, and then I was like, oh shoot, I want to save the rest for when I'm able to be on stream. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all that happened off stream for this quest line. Hopefully I don't have any internet issues, but I think it should be good. So we're gonna go talk to Scar. So let's figure out where he is. Okay, he's in the restaurant, so we'll go there. And I'm gonna need to turn my sound, or the music at least, off so that hopefully the VOD doesn't get copyright claimed on YouTube when we upload that. But let's head in. So for those who don't know, at least a little bit ago, the music inside Rummy's restaurant got copyright claimed for a bunch of creators on YouTube. Ooh, wait, do I have a large seafood? I do. I made one earlier today. That's so convenient. All right. Fruit sorbet and apple cider glazed salmon. So it got copyright claimed. Apparently Oh, hey Solitary Dolphin, how you doing? It's good to see you again today. So the explanation that I heard was that fruit sorbet was that the company that did the music for inside this restaurant is a different company than the one who did the copyright-free, like stream-friendly music for a bunch of the other places, and that like third-party company has been much more like aggressive about copyright claiming even the stuff that is supposed to be like copyright free and stream friendly. So apple cider glazed salmon is the other one. So that's the story that I heard. No clue if that's accurate or not, but yeah, every scene that I had in Remy's restaurant got copyright claimed, or not fully claimed, but it got flagged when I was trying to upload it. So, all right, I'll give him his order first, and then we will move on. I can't say that for sure, that the developers didn't work on the music here, but I can say that at least for the copyright-free music, that I think they outsourced creation of the copyright-free music. I don't know what they did as far as the like main music for the game. Nice. All right, we're leveling him up. But yeah, this is also just stuff that I've heard, so all totally through the grapevine, and I haven't done enough research into it myself to adequately describe it. Oh, this is the dialogue I need to read. Okay. Frankly, I didn't think you'd be able to manage it, even with my guidance. I've handled bigger problems. Yes, it's clear you have some competencies, unlike a certain white-maned windbag, or a rather inconvenient nephew of mine, wherever he may be. I suppose there's enough room in this valley for both of us, Shannon, as long as you remember one thing. The Sunlit Plateau is my kingdom, and no one else's. Do not forget it. All right. Sassy, sassy. Yeah, no, that's very true. I agree with that. Solitary Dolphin. Like, they should be making sure that all the songs are officially copyright free. Oh, hey. And they, like, don't seem to have done that due diligence. So, all right. Let's finish handing out the orders in here, and then you're welcome. I think that completes the one quest of Scars that we were working on, the nature versus nurture one. So then we can go and chat with him again for a new quest, maybe? You. Oh, goody. If it isn't our illustrious ruler descending from on high to mingle with the commoners, what brings you to my humble abode? I mean, this isn't your house, bud. We're in Remy's restaurant. I'm here to help. How magnanimous of you, Shannon. But perhaps you should start by helping yourself. For someone who's supposed to be the ruler of this valley, you look rather shabby. Are the tributes not what they used to be? You lack a certain dignity. Your coat is dull and ragged, hardly worthy of a warthog. Jeez. If you want to rule over these lands and deal with me, the king of the Sunlit Plateau, you'll have to address that. So I need to change my outfit to look a little more regal. I'll do that. I'm quivering with anticipation. Hi, Shay! How you doing? It's good to see you. I can only assume there's someone around here responsible for making the coverings you wear on your strange, furless skin. Have them make you a coat fit for a leader who's worthy of meeting with me. So sassy. I'll ask Mother Gothel. Why? I can't stand Mother Gothel, but okay, we'll go chat with her. She's crafty that way. The female from the glade? Suit yourself, Shannon, but be wary she doesn't claw you in the back.
You did it.
All right.
Huzzah.
I'm doing good, Shay. I'm glad you came in today. I'm excited to see you guys here today. So, all right, let's track this quest. Oh, I must have picked it too late. All right. Let's find Mother Gothel. Where is she? There she is. I really hope they add Hades. Oh, you've been lurking! Yay! Alright, let's chat with Mother Gothel.
Hello.
Shannon, and to what do I owe the pleasure of your company today? So, we have this lion who lives on the Sunlit Plateau, and let me guess, you want to get rid of him before he hunts and eats someone. I have just the thing. No. I'm trying to convince Scar to talk to me, but he won't unless my coat looks a little more worthy of a ruler. I was hoping you could help me with that. Possibly, but why would you allow this beast to stay in the village? My dear, the quickest solution would be to turn this foolish feline into a coat. Of course you do, dear. Well, if you want me to help you make a coat, you'll have to bring me the materials. I'll need fiber, pieces of fabric, a pair of citrines, and an iron ingot. Citrines for a coat? Why do you want me to find gemstones? To teach you not to ask stupid questions. Oh, I'm just joking. You should really learn to smile more, Shannon. You're always so gloomy. Now, run along, and don't come back until you've fetched everything I've asked for.
And we're done talking.
Alright.
Shoo, shoo.
So let's grab this stuff. Yeah, you know what? That's a better question, Shay. If I'm being like totally logical, maybe to make the like buttons or hooks or something. But if I want to go fancier, maybe she's hoping to weigh it down so she can shove me into the river or a lake and drown me with it. Either would be plausible. Not sure. Mother Gothel just gives me such bad vibes. Like, even among the villains, she terrifies me. Okay, we need citrine. Then we need iron ingot. Which I don't think I have any made. So we'll let's just make 5 for good measure. All right. I think we have enough fiber. We may need to make some fabric. Yeah, definitely need to make some fabric. Yup. Oh my gosh. Shay, I know. I was gonna comment on it and then I forgot. Scar saying female, I was like, all right, giving major incel vibes over here. And then yeah, you should smile more. It would make you so pretty. Like, they just really are hardcore channeling the villain energy with these dialogue lines. All right. Mother Gothel. Let's give the items to her.
This village is beautiful. What a pleasure.
Ah, there you are, and you have everything I asked for. Even the pair of citrines. Those are for my jewelry box. You're a gem, Shannon. Wait, you didn't need the gems? They're just for your jewelry box? You tricked me. Consider it payment for my services. And let that be a lesson to you, Shannon. Nothing is free. Now here's your coat, as promised. Best of luck with that insufferable animal. Oh, ew. Okay.
We're done talking about this.
Not my style, but all right. Let's put this on and let's do a little bit of a quick wardrobe zhuzh. Maybe we'll pair this with pants. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to also take off the skirt because otherwise it layers it. And I don't hate it, but it's not quite right. No. I mean, I don't like this jacket very much, and I'll take it off right away. But for now, yeah, I think we're gonna go with the turquoise. It's not the best, but I don't really have anything that like matches the green in here, and that's what I would like to do. So I will just take this off as quickly as I possibly can. All right, Scar, are you still in the restaurant? Yes, sir. right. Hey, buddy old pal. Now see, that wasn't so difficult, was it? Even a warthog could have done it. I suppose I should tell you the reason for my foul mood. It's simple. I'm famished. There's scarcely any prey for me to eat in this village. Of course, I did see one of your plump, feathery neighbors about, but I presume you'd mind if I feasted on one of them. They're friends, not food. If you insist, but I must have something to eat. You could eat fish. Cats love fish. Perhaps your little kitty cats do, but I would need a fish meal fit for a lion. I'm famished. Okay. I think Remy's our best bet. The rat? That's barely an appetizer, but if I've no choice. No, I meant we could get Remy to help make you some food. Ugh, I remember the nauseating meals he made back before the forgetting. I hope, for his sake, he's improved. I'm not above eating a rodent if I have to. I'll go talk to Remy. You should just stay here and don't eat anybody. Yeah, Shay, isn't it awful? I don't like it. Oh, hi zombie, how you doing? Good to see you again. All right, where is Remy? I don't think he was in here, so. Yeah, zombie, we've got a good crowd today. All right. Yeah, Remy's in his house. So we'll go and say hi. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey there, Shannon. Great to see you. I hope you're here for some food because I have some fabulous things on the menu. Wait, that coat you're wearing, it's hideous, right? It reminds me of something. Someone. Oh no. You want me to cook for Scar, the harshest food critic in the entire valley? He's so hungry the rest of the villagers look like food to him. Gulp. Which means I'm on the menu. Well, let's do what we can to avoid that. You're gonna have to help me by preparing the main course. I'm thinking fresh sushi. It's best when it's just been made. I'll handle the dessert. Here are the recipes to prepare. All right, let's see what we got.
Hope to see you soon.
Oh, I think I might already know at least one of these. I know sake maki, I think is how you pronounce it. Okay, but I didn't know that one, so that one's new. And we also, I'm like getting so close to finishing the villain star path. So let's grab this. All right, so let's go cook some food. I think I still left the sound off, or the music off, so we should be good to go back into, yeah. Hopefully we're good to go back into Remy's restaurant. All right. 2 tekamaki. And 2 of these. So that's 1. And 2. All right. And then there we go. All right. And we have all the stuff, so we'll make 1. And 2. All right. And then I think Remy's gonna go straight back to his house. So we will zip in and say hello. All right. Here you go. I love his little, like, praise the food. You've outdone yourself again, Shannon. This looks good enough to be served in any fine dining restaurant. While you were busy with the main course, I made a coconut cake that I'm pretty certain will leave Scar too full to eat anybody. Let's go give it to him together. Safety in numbers, right?
Au revoir.
All right. Let's go, buddy. Maybe I need to leave his house for me to be able to actually follow him. Let's see. Yep. All right. Shannon told me you were hungry, so we whipped up something up that I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy. This is gonna take a while. Sushi made fresh today, and a coconut cake. Let me see. This cake, you called it, dry, flavorless, and sorely lacking in zebra or gazelle. Get it out of my sight. Oh. But the fish is acceptable. The preparation is far more interesting than the flopping carp I've been given before. I'm appeased. For now. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that.
Might you be interested
All
in a
that's stuck in my head
little
right now is
quid
the,
pro quo?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, bum bum bum. There they are, standing in a row, bum bum bum.
Greetings.
Well, Shannon, your neighbors have earned a respite from my carnivorous appetite. You should consider being nicer to people. I feel like this would be this is not what I would actually say, but I feel like it's the one that's most likely to convince him, so we're gonna go with this one. Not in my experience. The only way to get someone to obey is to be sure they properly fear you.
How wonderful.
All right. Oh, we got another quest.
It's about time.
Shannon, I have a little matter to discuss with you regarding my territory. Do join me. Tell me, have you taken time from your oh-so-busy schedule to explore the sunlit plateau? Wait, what am I saying? You never stray far from the safe and familiar. Well, if you had bothered, you'd know that it's absolutely littered with wildebeest bones. Yes! Oh, I can't wait to be able to get rid of these. Scar, did you eat all the wildebeest? If I were gorging myself on wildebeest, do you really think I'd need to ask that rodent to procure food for me? There have never been wildebeests on the sunlit plateau, but there have always been bones. Somehow they simply appear from time to time. On my honor. That's weird, but I guess a lot of things about Dreamlight Valley are pretty weird. I don't really trust Scar's honor, to be honest with you. It wasn't such a problem before you decided to go away. You were very good at digging out the bones and removing them. Of course, your royal shovel was sharper back then. I seem to recall it had something to do with that bombastic Scrooge McDuck. He had some manner of making your shovel stronger. Sounds good. I'll go talk to Mr. McDuck about making my shovel stronger so we can clean up the sunlit plateau.
You
Cool.
did it. Huzzah.
Also, Shay, I know, isn't he? So extra. I kind of like it, though. He's definitely a fun character to, like, read for. I also really appreciate, I'm really hoping that at some point they put Hades in, because he's, like, my favorite Disney villain, and he is also quite extra and would be fun to read for. Greetings, Shannon. Looking for your next investment? Well, I have new deals every day. Actually, I need your help. The Sunlight Plateau is littered with wildebeest bones. Ah, and Scar asked you to fix it for him? Typical. You know, if you keep doing every this and that for him, he'll never learn. You're helping me, not him. I suppose you're right. You're doing a favor for the village, and my business will profit greatly thanks to the new products from the Sunlight Plateau. But Scar needs to learn not to ruin everything and expect someone else to come and solve his problems for him. Here, this mold ought to make your shovel strong enough to clear out the bones. Wait, how does this work? Do I need something else to put in it? Aye, that you will, but I'm not in the shovel fixing business. Maybe Scar can help you with the rest.
Thank you
All right.
kindly.
Let's go chat with Scar. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I think my internet might be being a little bit weird. So just give me 1 sec to do some quick troubleshooting. Alright, we'll try that for now, see if that helps a little bit. Let me know if it still seems like it's having issues, though.
There you are.
You're back. Does that mean I'm finally free to roam the full expanse of my kingdom? I mean, your valley, of course. Or do you have more tedious questions? I hit a little bump in the road. I have the mold, but I don't know what to do with it. Ugh, I'm surrounded by fools. Do my paws look like they're made for such things? Although I do remember something. Back before the forgetting, you used to gather dry wood and craft things you called iron ingots. Oh, and of course, there's the little matter of the lion's claws you added to the mixture. Haha, how amusing. My sides are splitting. No, I'm afraid you'll have to find the lion's claws elsewhere. Before you abandoned us and everyone had to flee back to their realms, some lions used to roam the plateau and climb the cliffs. Occasionally, we'd break our claws on the rocks. You'll have to search near the cliffs on the Sunlit Plateau.
You did it.
All right.
Huzzah.
Can I just knock it down? I don't know if any of this will help, but I'm going to try and see if any of this works. Because I am still noticing on my extra thing where I'm keeping an eye on the Twitch stuff that it's seems to be like just having a tiny bit of issues, so hopefully this does help a little bit. All right. So we can make another iron ingot, but I'm not sure. Do we find the lion's claws in these like rock things? Let me read the quest description. Okay, doesn't seem like it's telling me much, so we will go ahead and just give it a try and see if we get anything that looks helpful. might also be buried in these dig holes, so I think I'm gonna check that as well, because there seem to be like a lot of these right up near. Yeah, okay, that's where it is. I was gonna say, I'm like, usually you don't see that many of the dig holes right next to the cliff. And there are just a bunch. Oh, I accidentally, gotcha, double digged it. So if I just do it once, it'll just dig out the thing I want. Cool. All right, and I'm guessing some will probably be on the other side as well. Oh, except here apparently, where it's giving me more. Let's just check over here before I like walk all the way around. Is that gonna be one? Nice, okay. Didn't even have to go around to the other side. Very convenient. Okay, so then we're gonna make one more iron ingot. And then we should be all set. I'm so excited to have the upgraded shovel head. Okay, and then we craft it here, I'm guessing. Ooh, that looks so fancy. Oh, I like that. Okay. And do I just, is it in my inventory? I guess I just use it. All right. Yes. Okay. I really hope this means I can clear the bridge so I don't have to go all the way through like the forgotten lands. I keep wanting to call it the Forbidden Forest, but this is not Harry Potter. Ooh. Okay, so it gives me some clay, it looks like. That's kind of handy. Although it would have been more handy if I were still doing the clock tower quest, but I'll take what I can get. All right. Let's go find Scar again. Still in the same place, very easy. He's just staying put. Hey, buddy old pal. Let's chat.
Oh, hello.
Ugh, I'm surrounded by fools. Takes a fool to know a fool. Ah, it's a battle of wits you're after now, is it? Be glad you're only half a fool, Shannon. It makes your company somewhat palatable. You've managed to get rid of the smallest bones, but the largest ones are still there, cleaving the sunlit plateau in two. I suppose it'll have to do, for now. But I won't be satisfied ruling over only half my kingdom for long. Oh, so I can't do it yet?
Greetings.
Ah, Shannon, there you are. If you're still interested in helping me get my our whole territory back, I found a solution. Let's go. Well then, not long ago, you removed some of the wildebeest bones littering the plateau. But you only managed to get rid of the smallest of them, which was of very little help. Now I've come up with the key to removing all of them. You'll have to speak with that female, Shay, got it again, from the Glade of Trust. Mother Gothel? Why? She knows something. She used to be able to pass through the bones, back before the forgetting. What happened between you two? She refuses to speak to me because of one regrettable mistake. You'd think it was the first time she was stalked by a lion.
You did it.
Alright, I think I'm probably safe now to change out of this horrible jacket. So I think I'm gonna do that. Hi, kitty. How we doing, bud? Alright. So we're gonna change back into what I was wearing before. And, okay, just collection stuff. Let's track this. And let's find Mother Gothel, who's down here. There you are.
What a pleasure.
Oh, someone's looking for some motherly advice. How can I help you, dear? Actually, Scar and I are trying to... Ugh, don't tell me you're still associating with that creature. My advice is to exile him from the valley immediately. Do you know that he tried to hunt me down like some sort of prey? Before the forgetting, I was gathering herbs and I felt something following me, something with hungry intent. He pretended it was all a big mistake, but I knew that was a lie. He was looking for brunch and decided I was it. He was? He denied it, of course. But I could see in his eyes that to him I was a 3-course meal plus dessert. Look, maybe if there was more room for Scar to roam around, we wouldn't have this kind of problem. I'm trying to open up the other side of the sunlit plateau. There's a wall of wildebeest bones blocking the bridge. Oh, yes, I believe I have the answer you seek. Listen closely to a little story. Long ago, there was a young, beautiful, and brilliant woman. The woman was me, of course. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. This young, brilliant, and beautiful woman studied the lions and learned something about something called the Circle of Life. For them, there is an order to the world, and every living creature takes part in it. The lions eat the wildebeests, but when the lions die, they become the very grass the wildebeests eat. Some would call it poetic. Well, once I learned of the Circle of Life, I realized there just might be power in it. So I perused Merlin's library and found a recipe for a potion. You must brew the same potion and apply it to your royal shovel to dispatch those bones. Got it. Find the ingredients, brew the potion, save the day. But what do I need for the potion? Oh, just the typical things. Some purified night shards to give it a spark of magic. And some old bones. The more ancient and crumbling, the better. Where am I supposed to find that? Well, there are fossils deep in the mines beneath the sunlit plateau. Those should do nicely. Those mines are huge. I'll be looking forever. Oh, I'll help with that, dear, if you can follow some simple directions. When you walk into the mines, take a left, walk for a bit, take the first right you see, then take another left. Gonna just sneak a picture of this real quick so I don't forget, because otherwise I will forget. All right, got it. Left, right, left. Okay, I think I've got it. Now, once you have the old bones, you'll have to find a way to turn them into ashes. Scar should know a way to do that. He seems to be rather fond of destruction. Okay, I'll go find some old bones in the mines, get some purified night shards, and talk to Scar to figure out how to turn it all into a potion. Yeah, zombie. when they were like, oh, that should be simple enough. I'm like, are you sure about that? Like, I feel like I'm gonna forget. All right. So, let's go to the mines first. Alright, so looking at my handy dandy photo. Alright, take a left, walk for a bit. So this is a left. I mean, that doesn't feel like walking for a bit, but I'm gonna assume maybe. Take the first right you see, so maybe that. and then take another... That feels wrong. All right, we're going to go this way then. And then take another left. So I'm going to guess that's this. Oh! Zombie, did I get it right or not? It's a little hard when it's like slightly out of sync for me versus the chat. Oh, there it is. Yep, found it. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, does this count as a right or not? Apparently not. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. All right. And then Purified Night Shards 10. Okay. Amazing. And is he still in the restaurant? Yep.
Oh, hello.
A pile of old bones, Shannon? Don't tell me she's trying to frighten me with these. Mother Gothel says I need to turn these to ashes, and then she said a bunch of stuff about the Circle of Life. She also said that you tried to turn her into a 3-course meal once. Oh, that again? Bah, I wasn't hunting her. I was merely patrolling the sunlit plateau to ensure the safety of the whole village. Well, I'll say I believe him for now. Oh, goody. Then you'll believe what I have to say next. I saw her burying something in the ground before scurrying away. Naturally, I was worried for the safety of the village, so I decided to investigate. A mysterious flower grew where I'd seen her digging. It wasn't long before she came back, so I pounced. She was planting a flower? That's strange. Yes, and she was looking through some item she'd pilfered from that windbag with the pointy blue head feather. She buried the ashes from the old bones, and a flower grew there. This is what she meant by the Circle of Life. The old bones grew into a flower. Literally. Oh dear, you're starting to babble like my brother's unhinged mandrill. We've only got one problem. How do we turn these bones to ash? Yes, well, I may have a solution. There's a volcanic geyser inside my cave. Put the bones in there. The heat and pressure should do the trick. Then I suppose you'll just have to gather the ashes and bury them. That's all? Sounds pretty simple. Don't forget to water the flower, or it will never grow. Oh no. Is this going to be another waiting period again? Sigh. Sounds like it might be, although hopefully it won't be too long of a waiting period, but we'll see. We may need a part 3 for Scar's update. All right. Inside we go. All right. This looks, yeah. Okay. Got the ashes. Then we need to plant them anywhere in the sunlit plateau. So we're gonna make it nice and simple for us and plant it like right next to the well. So it'll be super easy to check on it. Okay. Then we water it. All right. So we'll leave that for a little bit. In the meantime, What does Scar want for gifts today? We can focus on that. Okay. And we can level up his friendship so that potentially we can get some other quests if this flower one doesn't take too long. Alright. I think... I'm assuming my music is still off because I can't hear anything. Yeah, cool. Alright. So we're gonna go do a little bit of cooking for Scar. So he wanted marinated herring. There we go. That looks appetizing. And then he wanted something anglerfish. I may not have unlocked that recipe yet. Oh, maybe it's that one? I'm gonna just double check just to be safe, but... you wanted... Oh, pan-fried anglerfish. Okay. I don't think I've unlocked that recipe yet. Yeah, I haven't. So maybe we can do a little bit of testing. If I had to guess, so the fried makes me think that maybe there's some kind of like oil with it, so maybe butter. And then anglerfish, obviously anglerfish. And then a bunch of these other like pan-seared things have multiple vegetables. So it could be multiple vegetables, or it could be like one vegetable and one like herb or seasoning type thing. So let's give that a try and see if that gives us anything. Thankfully, we can use Remy over here as kind of a guide to see if we're if we're getting close or not. So we'll do anglerfish first because we know that's definitely part of it. Then I'm gonna, for fried, in my head it could be either canola for the canola oil or butter. So we'll do butter first, I guess. And then what veggies do we have the most of? Maybe do double tomato? Nope. Let's try maybe seasoning? Nope. Does not like that. It seemed to like that combo, but that was probably just like a fried fish thing. Maybe we'll do potato, tomato, and I'm gonna go back with the butter, try canola with seasoning. Nope. Okay. Alright. For now, we will leave that be. We'll give him what we have so far.
Goody. It's you.
You look angry. I should have always been king of Pride Rock, not my brother, and certainly not my fool of a nephew. I had the lion's share of intelligence, and that's far more important in a leader than brute strength. Get over it. You're suggesting I should just get over being passed over for power? Being denied my rightful place in favor of a scrawny little cub? You have no idea what you're talking about.
Now, shoo. I'm done.
Now, shoo. Alright. I have something to give you. Buddy, old pal, old friend. Alright. And then I'm gonna have him follow me around. While we go do a little bit of farming, and we can also go... Oh wait, I have another dialogue thing with him? Cool, alright. Yeah, I wanna know how I got this scar. Sure, yeah, tell me. Oh, there are many dangers that can leave a mark. Let's play a game. Guess how I got my scar? Mufasa. You think my brother Mufasa gave me the scar, an accident while we were cubs, or not such an accident when he became king? Perhaps, but I'll never say. It's far too private a memory.
You did it. Huzzah.
Alright. Let's hang out. Okay. And I'm gonna turn back on the music. Just so we have some background while we're farming. Okay, this is dry again, so we will go water that first. I'm hoping it's just like a bunch of watering in short succession, and then we're done and we can continue. Alright, we're close enough to my house. I'll just go down from here, and that's where I have the salmon that I can give him as another one of his daily gifts. There. Okay. And we can pop that back in because we don't need that now. Hello. I have something else to give you. Here you go. Alright. Gotta go. Bye. Let's just check and make sure I can't dump anything else in here while we're here. I don't think so. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. I saw the red at the bottom and thought it might be like a lobster or a crab or something. Alright. We'll do quick inventory management. That we can sell. I want to store these extras here. I think we have the sapphires are in here. Yeah. Okay. And this can go back here. Okay. This can go in here. That has a space, sure. We'll load this in there, this here. Alright, I think basically everything else can be sold. Alright, so we'll start with gardening down here. I've already bought out the stuff in the store for today, and I have a little bit of extra cash. So, hopefully that will mean that eventually I will be able to stop being completely bankrupt. I've like upgraded pretty much all the stuff that we currently have, minus like doing stuff with my house. So, hopefully I can start really just like spending a bunch on decorating or just like pretty easily getting the stuff from the shop for the day. Trying to line things up. Some rain would be great right about now. Alright. I am quite excited already for the next update. I think I heard that in maybe like November we'll be expecting a Toy Story update. I think they said like late fall, and a lot of people are at least speculating that that's going to be November. I might be a little bit behind, so they may have officially announced it. But that was the last update I heard, and I'm very curious to see what they like look like running around, because they're going to be like life size, so super small in comparison to most of the characters. So yeah, it'll be interesting having more like Remy-sized things running around. All right. Let's head up here to water the pumpkins. I've been trying to catch up some with some books and stuff. I have I use an app called Libby a lot, and it lets you check out like ebooks and audiobooks from your library. And I really like it, but I have from like us moving around a bunch, I have library cards at 3 different libraries, which means that in Libby I can check out like 10 to 15 books for each library. So I have a ton of books on my like list right now that I have checked out, and I have not been great lately at actually working through them. So I've been trying to kind of like work through them a little bit more lately. Let's go Sunlit Plateau and water. So yeah, I've been listening to... Ooh. Oh, wait. Okay, is that ready now? Nice. Okay, let's harvest it then. Okay, that was fast. Good. All right. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't another, like, full day. Full day one. Okay. Let's craft the new shovel head. And then we use it. Okay. Nice. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for this one. Oh, I've been dying to get rid of these things for ages. All right. Get rid of the ones on the wooden bridge first. Nice. Yay! Amazing. Okay. I'm so excited. Finally, the Sunlit Plateau is whole again. I suppose I should thank you, Shannon. You were helpful after all. Now there's one last thing I need to make my kingdom whole again. You better be doing all this for the good of the valley. Oh yes, I only wish to lead us all into a great and glorious future. A shiny new era is tiptoeing nearer. I'll let you know when I'm in need of your aid again. Alright. Sneaky. Why, if it isn't Shannon. Alright. Let's see what the magical thing tells me. Oh wait, I go into quest, that's right. Alright, so Scar level 10. So let's work on leveling him up. If anyone knows the recipe, I mean, I can also just Google it, but like while I'm fishing, or not fishing, farming, if someone can check the recipe for the pan-fried anglerfish and let me know in the chat, that'd be super helpful, because that's the final gift that Scar wants for the day today. So if we can give that to him, that will increase his friendship even more, and we can maybe do what I'm assuming might be the last part of his quest today, which would be so exciting. And then I won't have to do a part 3 for this little like Scar update stuff. Although I will definitely play more Disney Dreamlight Valley in the future, but it'd be nice if we can like tie up that loose end. Thank you, Zombie. Alright, so we will water the stuff here. And then we can go... Let's go and cook in my house, since we don't need the feedback of Remy if we have the actual recipe. Because Remy's feedback is helpful if you want to kind of try to figure out the recipe on your own. Alright. Anglerfish. We have zucchini, potato, tomato. Yay! Thank you, zombie! Alright. Here you go, buddy. There we go. Alright, that did quite a bit for our friendship level. And thankfully it is so much easier to level up Scar since he can follow you around versus like with Ariel and Ursula earlier on in their stuff because they were water locked, so they couldn't follow you around and help you with your errands. All right. Okay. Nothing has started spreading yet, so we can go water the last area. I know it might not be the most like efficient thing by time basis, but I do try to grow my crops in like the areas that they are harvested in. Oh, cheese got stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Because it is a little bit more efficient from like a crop perspective. Apparently they grow a little faster in the like climate that you buy their seeds in, and you also apparently have to water them a little less, so it kind of saves time in that sense, but I do lose time by having to travel around between all these different areas to get to all my different crop plots. Plus, in general, in games like this, I kind of like to try to leave as much of the kind of original character and setup in place as I can for these different areas. So you'll notice, like, I have not moved most of the trees from where they originally spawned in for me. And that's just because I like... I'm not that creative, and I like the randomness of how they kind of show up in the first place, but also B, I forget where I was going with that, but basically I'm not that good at rearranging stuff myself, and I kind of like the character of how it is when I first show up, so I don't do too much with like moving that kind of thing around. But that is just my own personal preference. Oh, that's where I was going with this. And so like I tried to build a lot of my crop plots sort of around the existing features. So that's how I decided to do it, but to each their own, and it's like totally up to personal preference. So yeah. Alright. Just kind of waiting for stuff to spawn. Maybe if I like teleport myself, it'll be ready. Sometimes that works. Nope. Just gotta wait it out a little bit. So in the meantime, I'll just go around and do other random stuff with Scar. But specifically stuff that will increase his friendship level with me. So I don't think picking up the flowers increases friendship level, but clearly this does, and harvesting stuff does. So all right. we can go down this way, do a little more harvesting. Oh, this definitely will. I think. No? Oh, maybe it's just if that's like his specialty that it... Oh, or it's just at the end. Okay. Cool, I was gonna say, I was like, I thought that it would still do it, but... So it's just at the end for that. Good to know. So as far as I know, the fastest way to level up friendship with someone is, like, the most efficient way is to give them their gifts for the day. But since we've already done that with Scar, I think just having him follow us around for the rest of the time should be fine. And hopefully we can get him up to max level pretty soon. Ooh, also, I don't know if I've actually, while we're waiting, anyways, I don't know if I've actually shown you guys where I put all of the character houses, so I can maybe give you a little bit of a tour while we're here. So this is Wally's house. It's right next to Merlin's house, because at the time, that was basically the biggest area that I could place something easily. Did not put a ton of thought into that there. And then I have Eric's castle here. I think I would like in the future to move that down to the beach because I think that would work really well with the aesthetic. But I also have a ton of other characters living down on the beach, and I was a little worried about it getting just way too crowded down there. So we have Donald's boat here. And then I put Ursula's house here. I actually think now that I need to talk to her less, I may move that kind of more like out here. And maybe I'll shift Eric's house somewhere kind of like in this vicinity. I think that'll probably work out okay, because like this has the little statue thing in the middle, so I don't necessarily know that Eric's house is going to be able to fit easily on this little island. Otherwise, that might be a good place to put it, but we shall see. I'm just going to kind of collect some stuff while we go that'll increase his friendship with us. And then I have Ariel's castle right there. Ooh, nice. And we have carrots ready. So I'll finish up the beach stuff. So yeah, so Ariel's castle's right here, kind of like in between the other two things. And then we have Moana's house and Maui's house right there. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people are living on the beach. And I kind of want to figure out a way to sort of shift some of these around a little bit so that I can bring Prince Eric's house down here without it feeling just super crowded. All right, let's harvest some carrots. Let's go. I pretty much always leave like a full plot of my cash crops ready. Like I make sure that they're consistently planted just in case we get like spontaneous rainstorm and it can water all of them for me. Usually I try to avoid like going through and watering them myself unless I'm really wanting to either do some immediate cash farming or like with this, do some immediate like character friendship farming. So yeah, and then that also helps make sure that these kind of plots I have set up don't despawn. by keeping them filled up with dried crops. So, yeah, that's kind of my... I don't know if you can really call that a strategy. It seems kind of simplistic to be called a strategy, but... That's my thought process when it comes to farming and having these crops going. So, oh, inventory's full. Let's go sell some shit.
Howdy.
Howdy. All right. We can sell this.
My friends, the
this.
trolls, would love you.
Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Sell a bunch of this stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, and this. How's my energy doing? Okay. Energy is A-okay. Alright, let's try to grab these before the blue despawns. Then we can come back to you later, because it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh no, please don't try to talk to Scar. He might be in the danger zone. Nope, it's fine. Okay. It's always very stressful, like, trying to get all those gold ones. Usually I farm... I like default to farming with Wally or Remy because they don't usually like talk to you if you accidentally interact with them during trying to harvest all of that gold stuff. They're usually like out of the way enough that you don't accidentally do it as you're smashing the E button. But most of the other characters do. So far I haven't had that issue with Scar though, so. Let's become best friends. Takes a nice long time. Alright. And then once we're done packing this plot, we'll check how much further we have to go on Scar's friendship. Ooh. You're in the way, Kristoff. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Alright. So yeah, we'll check how far we have to go with Scar's friendship once we're done with this, and then possibly continue farming, depending. Let's go ahead and eat that. Actually, let's just check in now. Maybe not. Alright. We're more than halfway through level 9 friendship. So we're doing pretty good. Definitely gonna have to buy more carrots though. Alright, and let's buy more carrot seeds.
Hey there.
Hey there. How you doing, Goof? thought I had something fresh to sell to you. There you go. Ooh. Sorry, did not mean to talk to you. Please don't eat me. Hi, Jax. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, we have the most beautiful princess in the world, Scar, is accompanying us today. Just such a gorgeous, gorgeous princess with beautiful flowing locks of hair. Or mane, in his case, I guess. I actually would really love to see Scar, like, all set up with the rest of the Disney princess lineup. That would be really entertaining. Ooh, Chipotle. What is your go-to order? Tell me all about it. But yeah, I'm doing good. We have been working on Scar's quest today, so having a bit of fun with his like very sassy, like drama queen kind of attitude. I don't know if he wants, but I want him to be a pretty princess, so... And I think he'd maybe tolerate it just because he wants to be royalty more than anything. So, although he'd probably prefer to be pretty queen if he had to go that route. But, ooh, Jax, that sounds so good. Oh, that sounds delicious. For some reason, that just gave me a massive craving for like this buffalo chicken dip that my friend makes. It's so good. I'll probably be seeing her later this week, so... Ooh, you're a spicy salsa person. Unfortunately, my spice tolerance is a little bit low, but I do like trying to eat spicy food, but it does not always go super well for me, so I wish I had a better spice tolerance than I do, although I could probably like train myself a little bit. I know my husband, when we first started dating, he was adamant about increasing his spice tolerance. And so he like trained himself up by gradually tasting like increasingly increasingly spicy types of peppers. And it was torture for him, but he does now have a slightly better spice tolerance. Ooh, Solitary Dolphin, you finished it. Cool. What are your gripes with the combat system? Or with the combat in the game. But glad to hear it's a pretty fun game. Do you have a game that you're looking to play next? Jax, oh man. Yeah, both my mouth and my digestive tract do not have good tolerance for spice, so mine's a twofer on that one. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna finish watering this. All right, and even though we are getting quite close to maxing out Scar's stuff, oh solid. A lot of combat actions are pretty conflicting. There's a type of enemy that can only be staggered with a powered range attack, but their attack patterns are such that by the time you wind up with your range attack, oh, that's so obnoxious that they just like cancel out your attack like that. That's really frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that, but glad that overall you liked the game. However, I do think my husband has a call shortly, so I do actually need to close out stream. But we will revisit Scar's like maxed out friendship level another day, probably Thursday, and we'll do his like final friendship quest then as well. So with that, I'm gonna shift to chatting view. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching stream today. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, but I did still want to, you know, do what we could on this. But I appreciate you guys choosing to spend your time with me and watch this stream. I really appreciate it. So I hope that you all have a great day, and I will potentially see some of you on Thursday. So with that, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.